Welcome to the Art of Examinations Business Studies, a guide to passing examinations in all levels in high school by Madenge Edward Karaoke. Terminologies used, number 8. So, number 1, account for, give an account of. This is to give a satisfactory record of something, like money that one is responsible for. It is to provide or serve as a satisfactory explanation or reason for. It is to give a reason or explain something or the cause of something or make up or form a part of something. Question number 1. Give an account of high youthful population in developing countries. 1. Access or presence of good or proper medical services or health services. 2. Access to or abundance of food, hence high fertility rates. 3. Early marriages and cultural beliefs about bearing many children. 4. High fertility rates among females. 5. Religious beliefs that many children are a blessing. 6. Lack of use of family planning methods to control conception or birth. And 7. Government and donor support in terms of food and other items. Question number 2. Outline 5 factors that account for a high national income or GDP in a country. 1. Use of advanced technology or methods in production where raw materials are converted into finished and highly valued products. 2. Government spending more on development or capital expenditure than recurrent expenditure, which opens up more chances for production and job opportunities. 3. Efficient tax collection methods where all sectors contribute as required to public finance. 4. Intensive exploitation of local resources with an aim to sell the products. 5. Intensive training to obtain a highly skilled labor force that produces quality and quantity that attracts a lot of customers' demand. 7. Engaging in export of finished products that brings a country foreign exchange or earns a country a lot. And 8. Trade bottlenecks to curb or reduce importation that comes with capital flight. Terminology to propose, suggest, or recommend. This is to tender, present, or offer an idea, being or issue in support of something or person, to put forward a plan for consideration by others, or to make an offer to someone about something or solving a problem. Question number 1. Propose 5 ways the Central Bank of Kenya can control high inflation in our country. 1. Increased bank or interest rates that makes cost of borrowing loans high, hence reduces supply of money in the economy. 2. Moral suasion helps financial institutions to limit borrowing or credit creation, hence reduced money circulation in the economy. 3. Cash or liquidity ratio reduction to reduce the amount of money held by banks, hence reduced credit creation. 4. Open market operations involving selling of government securities, treasury bills and bonds to wipe out excess money circulating in the economy. 5. Compulsory deposits to increase so as to limit the amount of money in circulation by banks. 6. Selective credit control where the CBK orders financial institutions to offer credit or loans to certain sectors of development and not to sectors that look at or engage in consumption purposes. And 7. Directives by CBK like increased marginal requirements or bottlenecks for borrowing to limit the amount of money in circulation. Question number 2. Suggest or recommend the best ways or methods to delocalize industries by the government. 1. Offering tax reduction to industries that set up in rural areas. 2. Offering subsidies to industries that locate to rural areas. 3. Developing infrastructure in rural areas that make it conducive to relocate there. 4. Offer security to rural areas to attract industries there. 5. Offer credit or loans to industries that seek to set up in rural areas. And 6. Offer lessen formalities like licensing for setting up an industry in rural areas. Question number 3. The sales of company XYZ have been dwindling for the last 5 years consecutively. Suggest 5 strategies the company can use to reverse this trend. 1. Hold sales promotion caravans to attract prospective customers. 2. Develop a reward system for or to loyal customers. 3. Use other sales promotion strategies like free gifts, discounts, transport, warranties, etc. 4. Intensify advertising campaigns through mass media like radios, TVs, newspapers. 5. Take advantage of social media advertising. 6. Reduce prices of their products. 7. Engage more outlets or collaboration with existing traders or distributors. Terminology number 3. Obstacles, bottlenecks, hindrances. These are persons, things, issues, items, conditions, rules, or circumstances that prevent or control or limit full realization or achievement of something or an issue. They are put either deliberately or do exist naturally. Question number 1. Outline 5 factors that hinder full implementation of economic or political union of East African community states or countries. 1. Lack of political goodwill among or between member countries. 2. Continued use of different currencies by member states or lack of a common agreed currency to use. 3. Imposition of different tariffs for goods flowing between member states. 4. Ignorance of mutual agreements made so far by different member states. 5. Varied or differences in resource endowment between different member states. 6. Allegiance to other trade blocs or agreements by member states like SADC, COMESA, etc. 7. Lack of a common trade charter agreeable by all member states. And 8. Similarity of products that makes member states lack goods that they can exchange. Question number 2. Explain 5 bottlenecks or obstacles a sole proprietorship business faces while trying to convert into a public limited company. 1. Gathering the required minimum owners or members or shareholders from 1 to 7. 2. The profit sharing formula since a sole trader was not sharing profits. 3. The tedious or high number of documents or requirements required to form a company, unlike the one document required to start and run a sole trade business. 4. One loses the prestige of solely owning business since a company is owned by several or many persons and reporting to shareholders. 5. Long decision-making procedures because you must consult everybody. 6. Procedures or hassles of calling and organizing the AGM or special annual general meeting just to make a few decisions may be tiring. 7. Insufficient money to get registered or commence operations. 8. Paying or payment of several taxes, double or multiple taxation by the government. And 9. The challenge of appointing directors, their duties or responsibilities, and hiring managers to run the business on your behalf. Terminology number 4. Uses, services rendered. This is the work someone or something does or seeks to achieve. Services renders refers to work done by someone, and uses refers to work done by an item, machine, building, or any other thing apart from a human being. So services rendered is by people, and uses is by other items. Question number 1. Outline 5 uses of a private warehouse by a supermarket. 1. Safekeeping of goods to prevent or curb theft, pilferage, or destruction. 2. Prevent damage by harsh weather conditions, rain, wind, sunshine. 3. Relieves the shelves of clutter or congestion. 4. Goods are improved in the warehouse or do improve in quality and can also be prepared through packaging, branding, and sorting. 5. Goods can improve or increase in quality while in the store. 6. The supermarket can keep goods in the warehouse awaiting stabilization or increase in prices. And 7. Keeping sizable amounts or large amounts of goods in the warehouse ensures steady supply of products and avoids shortage. Question number 2. Describe 5 services rendered by commercial attaches. 1. They conduct or do research on behalf of the home country or traders concerning the businesses and investment opportunities in the host country. 2. Commercial attaches publish information or data relating to trade volumes between the host country and the country of origin and other countries to help the traders make informed decisions about investment. 3. Commercial attaches organize trade fairs and exhibitions on behalf of the home country or traders. 4. Commercial attaches advise local traders on the requirements to do business with or in the host country. 5. They negotiate trade agreements or opportunities with the host country on behalf of the home country or traders. 6. Trade attaches seek to transfer best or appropriate technology or production methods or quality products needed in the host country. And 7. Trade attaches seek job or employment opportunities and permits on behalf of home country traders or citizens. Question number 3. State 4 uses of an invoice to the seller of goods. 1. It's a source document used to record transactions in journals. 2. It provides information or details of goods sold on credit. 3. It shows the expected revenue and collected. 4. It shows the credit period offered and the cash discount terms. 5. It acts as evidence of credit transactions. 6. Can be used to obtain finance from banks and can be discounted with financial institutions. And 7. Can be used to pursue debtors in case of default, or it is used or tendered in legal case. Terminology number 5. Classification or categorize or type or kind of. This is grouping things, items, objects, ideas, people together on the basis of certain common features, criteria, or similarities. It involves putting similar things in one group. For example, one needs to know the common features to answer such question. Question number 1. Classify each of the following as either primary, secondary, or tertiary levels of production. So, an activity and its classification. 1. Planting wheat is primary level of production. Grinding wheat is secondary level of production. Harvesting wheat is secondary level of production. Selling wheat is tertiary level of production. Question number 2. Categorize these types of businesses either as small-scale retailers with or without shops. Business and categories. So, single shop has a shop or with shop. Roadside seller does not have a shop. Hawker does not have a shop. Market stall has a shop and a kiosk has a shop. Thank you.